Hey folks, how we doing? What is today? It's like my lunchtime. It's 23rd, September 23rd. So a lot of you saw that video where I planted the outside pride grass mix for deer. I know I posted it just last week, but I actually planted that stuff 2 weeks ago. It rained that night after I planted the seed, and then it hasn't rained since. So it's been 2 weeks without rain. It just rained early this morning, I'd say around 4 a.m. And this is all the more we got. So, on top of this thing. I do have a range gauge over here. We're going to see how much rain's in there. Probably not much. I mean, nothing really in there, unfortunately. So we'll put it back in the ground if I can. It's so hard. Yeah, it can stay there like that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to head up to the field and see how this field's doing. I know it sprouted. I know it started to grow. I haven't looked at it myself since I'll probably say about 5 days after I planted it. I started seeing stuff come up. My wife has been up there with the dog. She said that it was growing just fine. We'll see. I mean, 2 weeks without rain, I have my doubts. But let's go check it out. We were riding around yesterday, and the amount of grass, the amount of dust that was flying up in our faces, unbelievable. I mean, it's been dry here before, not this dry. That is my wife's persimmon trap. She's trying to catch persimmons. When they hit the ground, they usually break. So it's been working, but it got rained on last night, so. Turn you around. You don't get to see it before I do. Kind of nervous. Oh wow. Okay. Still looks bone dry. Let's go look at it. Okay, we're up here. It's not as bad as I thought, but not as good as I'd hoped, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know how to describe how dry it is here. I mean, it just, look at the inside of my buggy. Anywhere you drive, I rinse it out almost every day, and it's just covered in dust. And you come down, it just rained last night. Come down here, and I mean, it's just dry. But I will show you this food plot. You can definitely see where it's been in the shade more. It's not as baked. But not all hope is lost. So let's stop talking about it and show it to you. So here we go. I'll see if I can zoom in for you. Okay, so you can see on this side, it's much greener. I'm not sure if this GoPro is going to do it justice. Over here, there's just as much plant life. It's just like a duller green. And I'm partially colorblind, so it might just be me. But I see a lot of what looks like yellow or light green and a lot of dark green over here. Again, I don't see shades very well, like greens and blues and yellows and oranges, things like that. But anyways, we'll walk along the edge here. I mean, there's stuff growing. I see a lot of kale, stuff like that. Let's just walk the whole way around the food plot, why don't we? Like, I see stuff coming up. It did just rain last night. It's supposed to rain some more today, and then a lot more tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be I think a good day. I don't want any downpours. They'll just wash everything away. What I don't see is a lot of weeds germinating, and that's good. So we're just gonna walk the whole way around here. What's funny is back here in the corner where I didn't think anything was gonna grow, looks like it's actually where all the grass is growing. I don't see the grasses growing out here. There's a few here. But you come down here, it's much denser. So you can see everything that's been growing here. So it's coming up. I just went back here once or twice with the cedar. Things are coming up. My tree stand's right up there. I need to come up here again and trim some more branches down. I trimmed a few down, but I need to get rid of those branches there. But anyways, it's coming up. It definitely needs rain. So I'm probably repeating myself. Can't remember what I told you. I planted this field. I know you just saw the video last week, but I planted it over 2 weeks ago. It rained that night, and then it hasn't rained since. And something dug the ground out there. That's weird. And I really thought this field was lost. I don't know how it's surviving. I don't know if it's the seed that Outside Pride sent me, if it's that good, or what. I really don't. But I'll give them the credit. I mean, I limed and fertilized it, planted it before rain. It rained that night, but like, again, 2 weeks later, it looks like this. I'm sure if it had rain, it would have grown a lot better. But that's where we stand on the food plot, folks. I'll probably wait a few days after this rain goes through, give you an update. I'd say at the tallest, 2-3 inches is what I got growth-wise. Some of the stuff's just barely emerging. But it's better, like I said, it's better than I thought it was going to be, but not as good as I'd hoped. So, I'm sorry, it's not as bad as I thought it would be, and not as good as I had hoped it would be, but straight in the middle. I'll take it. So, thanks for watching. Talk to y'all later. Bye.